Esken, supervisor/laborer.
Madam Chairman, before any motion is made, I want to make sure that the board is aware of the rules to accept a create a vacancy and also appointment. The Second Class Township Code, section 407, discusses vacancies in general. Subparagraph B specifically deals with the issue at hand. When a sitting board of supervisor submits a letter of resignation, the remaining board has 45 days after the resignation has been tendered before it's required to rule on it and accept it. That is a change in the Second Class Township Code because there were multiple cases where someone resigned and then they decided to pull their resignation, and that led to a number of different court cases. So the legislature did amend the vacancy section to say that you have 45 days to decide if you're going to accept the resignation. If there is no ruling, it's automatically determined to be accepted once the 45 days has expired. You then have 30 days after the vacancy has been declared to appoint a person to fill that vacant position until the first Monday in January after the first municipal election, which occurs at least 60 days after the vacancy occurs. That would basically mean the elections that would occur in May and November of 2022. I just wanted the board to be aware of the timetable.
Okay, so are you recommending to table this?
If you, what I'm saying is you have 75 days, you have 45 and 30, you have 75 days to make a determination to replace. And by not accepting the resignation this evening, once again, you have 45 days from the date the resignation has been submitted to decide on whether or not you're going to accept it. It's the acceptance of a majority of the board that legally creates the vacancy.
If David would want to come back?
Within that 40, as long as you don't take a vote to accept his resignation, he has 45 days where he can change his mind and pull his resignation. That's clearly the law. So if you decided you wanted more time, or if you wanted to talk to Mr. Esken, then I would recommend that you table any action on his resignation, keeping in mind the 45 and 30-day time limits. I'll be happy to provide the board with a copy of that portion of the Second Class Township Code.
I like the idea of a little more time.
Is that a motion?
I'm gonna make a motion to table this.
I'll second the motion to table it.
Okay, Track's motions to table.
I'm sorry,
Yes.
Motion to table the acceptance of the resignation of David A. Esken, supervisor ridmaster.
Mr. Track's motion to table. Mr. Lawson, second. Is there any discussion?
Has there been any indication that Dave Esken may wish to come back?
I haven't talked to him.
I haven't talked to him either.
Is there a resignation? I don't have a resignation letter in my packet. Did we do a resignation letter?
Yes, he handed it to me yesterday morning.
Okay, because there's none, you guys have a resignation letter?
I haven't seen it.
I apologize, I forgot to copy it for the package. If you want to hand it to me.
He handed it Monday after, or
No,
Tuesday.
yesterday morning.
Tuesday, but that was, our packets are due Friday now, so.
So what's the date of that resignation?
24th.
May 24th?
Yes.
They don't have anything to put on. Okay, is there any more discussion?
If you could send a copy of it to the board. I don't know what he put in it, whether or not he
He
indicated.
just said resigning for personal reasons.
Okay.
Any more discussion? Okay, roll call vote, please.
Ms. Dale?
Yes.
Mr. Lawson?
Yes.
Dupree,
No.
Mr. Trax,
Yes.
Good for you.